You could be driving.
Now's the perfect time to discover the Honda Accord at Team Honda. Come experience the perfect blend of style, comfort, and reliability. And right now, get 2.9% financing for 60 months. Save on your new Honda today at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.
Coming up on 7:03, Halloween edition of 9 News Now. Happy Halloween
Happy
to you. To you, and you.
We're going to get to hold the weather. I got a question, though. So here we are, all adults in age, anyway. Not,
Maturity.
Don't look at me. I was wondering. I was curious. Did you ever have did you have a favorite costume when you were a kid? Did you have a go-to? What was your favorite? Did you have
I liked, well, as an adult, I dressed up more than a kid.
That's
Kids
a
put on
whole
the
other
little
show.
plastic mask, things like that. But as an adult, I dressed up 2 years in a row and scared the daylights out of my poor neighbor.
The hell?
I dressed up like the Emperor in Star Wars.
Palpatine?
Palpatine with the dark
the
eyes
wrinkly-
and the
You
things
did, that's
and the wrinkly
commitment.
face and all
Yeah.
that. But I sat in a chair in the front of the house, kind of in the like
shadowy
in the shrubs, and I was in a chair like this
in the bushes.
and it was like, and some little girl came over to me, and her mom was behind us, and I didn't jump, I just started moving, and she started standing in place, closed her eyes, and did like this.
Started doing the dance?
And wet all down her leg.
No.
Okay, this story just
so bad. I felt so bad.
I mean, I guess mission accomplished.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's spooky,
Creepy
but what a commitment to the
Uncle.
costume.
So no matter what I put in the
Johnny.
yard, if it's real or if it's a fake thing, they won't go near it. The parents won't let the kids
So
go near
that's-
it.
You mean they won't go near you?
So-
Well, they don't go near me without a costume.
Let me get this straight. In your lifetime, you have made a young girl pee her pants.
Yep.
And you have made this person right here throw up.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
You are-
we gotta
Putting a
back
record
up in the
together.
wings. Leave. I don't care. We gotta back up in the wings. Come on back in here, Tanner. We need you, Tanner.
We got back up in the wings.
You know what?
If he's sick of me, leave.
Right.
He does have the energy to do it.
Yeah, I tell you,
I
the
think.
commitment to costume. If you missed it in the big show, Tanner, one of our producers,
Yeah.
dressed up as Matt, and surprise!
And it's on our social platforms. So
It
we have to
is,
look
and
at
you
that,
gotta see it. You
We're
gotta
not
see
afraid
it.
today, though, because we're always scared of this show.
Oh, this will do it. The plus will get you scared.
Spooky.
What about? I mean, are you doing the Halloween tonight?
Yeah, I mean, our neighborhood actually does it really big, so
Yeah.
it's unfortunate with the weather and the forecast. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's usually huge in my neighborhood,
Okay.
and hundreds of people
Although the
usually
Halloween
show up.
makeup will run in the rain and it'll make us scary.
That sure
I
will.
actually was thinking that.
Are you gonna dress
I
up?
do have makeup
Silver
on.
line.
I usually don't. When I was a kid, I would
Yeah.
dress up. I went through like a whole like superheroes, like
Oh,
Batman,
yeah.
Okay.
Superman. But I think I was every single one of them as a kid. But as an adult, a little bit less. Do you?
Yeah.
What about yourself?
No, I haven't dressed up in the last couple years.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
crazy? It's fun.
I went,
It is.
I went as a big orange crayon. I did. Well, I had orange pants. I'm like, let's see what I can make out of that. I had an orange shirt, and then I just went and bought an orange hat.
Yeah.
And I went out just in orange, and everybody had like,
that's not scary.
You can borrow a traffic cone, wear it as a hat.
I
There
like-
you go, orange
That's not
crayon.
scary.
No, it's
Yeah.
I want scary.
Okay,
Test.
what's scary? What is scary as
Palpatine,
an adult?
apparently.
Yeah, that is scary.
Scary.
You got to top it this
Call
year.
it
Do something else
Palpatine
scary.
instead of Palpatine.
Scary as an adult? Any of the political figures?
All right, not even going there.
That'll be scary.
Not even going there. So yeah, enjoy. I'm not even going there, even on the plus. Enjoy your Halloween. Try to be safe out there. We were talking about Matt
Please.
Venezia this morning. Get the reflective this, the bright that,
Yes.
the shiny this. Be safe.
Especially when you think about the darkness and then the rain and how kids just need to be visible.
Well, you told us
Cars,
earlier
too.
this morning a lot of kids are hit on Halloween. I didn't. That's,
Twice as many.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like
Well,
ours.
you've got a lot of
Slow it
drivers who
down,
aren't paying
slow it
attention
down,
too.
slow
They're
it down.
so focused on where they need
Just
to
don't
go.
drive
They're
in
not
the
paying
neighborhood
attention.
between 6 and 8.
You would
I
think so.
think that's a good thing. Actually, they don't let cars in my neighborhood between a certain time. on
See,
Halloween.
there are
Yeah, they
rules.
usually will have a police officer in the front, kind of
Yeah.
regulating. So that's a good idea.
Get home, stay home.
That's the
Yeah.
goal.
Okay, so with all that in mind,
I know. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah,
don't
please
shoot
don't,
the messenger.
Because I'm going to hide.
how are we doing?
We're doing horribly.
What an answer.
Horrible, Matt. Thanks so much.
Yeah, trying not to sugarcoat it. Out your door right now, kind of a preamble of things to come. Red is like the big stop sign out there in the downtown area. Maybe we could put a stop to the weather. Now, of course, we need the rain, don't get me wrong, but the timing is just not in our favor. 76 degrees out your door. We are mild, we're muggy, and we were so warm yesterday that, by the way, we set a record, 90 degrees at BTR. Today's record, 88 in 2016. We'll give that a run for its money, but I think the rain will pick us off in time before we set any kind of record. records there. Once again, a reminder about falling back with the clocks. We turn them back 2 a.m. Sunday. Test your smoke alarms. We'll gain an hour of sleep, but then we'll lose an hour of daylight at the end of the day with the new sunset time just after 5 p.m. It's going to be around the 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms 6 to 7 p.m. and then even at 8 to 9 p.m. still looking at about 50-50, and it doesn't significantly go down, the chance of rain, until after 10 p.m. So again, might be too little too late. There's that squall line that we were expecting up to the north. Now the good news, at least, we're not expecting anything severe over here, because they definitely are getting severe weather off to the north and west. Meantime, in the tropical Atlantic, we've got one thing brewing out there that has gone from a 40% chance now up to a 50% chance, and some of the models do suggest that it could get into the Gulf. It would not be a threat to Louisiana. Nevertheless, whether it does or doesn't form, we'll keep an eye on that. The cold front's not just going to sweep in here. In fact, it's going to stall up to the north, keeping in the moisture and keeping in our chance for rain over the next 24 to 48 hours. By the time we get into the weekend, though, the rain chances start to go away and the weather will look a little bit better. But in the meantime, very, very high dew points, which are more typical of what we would see during the middle of the summertime. So let's time this out on the graph model. This is noon today and only a couple of light showers. But as soon as we get to the afternoon, this is 3 in the afternoon, we start to see that future radar fill in a little bit. And it certainly does here at 7 p.m. This is like peak trick-or-treat timing right here, and it's not looking great. That's 8 p.m. Keep it forward, 9 to 10 p.m. And as I said just a second ago, after 10 p.m., everything starts to fizzle and fade away, but that might be a little bit too late in the ball game. Farther west you go, heftier amounts of rain, but it's going to be manageable, so not expecting flooding or anything like that. But we could see a general 1 to 2 inches, not all in today necessarily, but we have a couple of other rain chances also tomorrow. So we have a first alert posted for today. Usually we do that for severe weather, but in this case it's not a severe threat. It's just the fact that that wet weather really is going to affect all of our outdoor plans. And we're going to be in the mid-70s as the time we get to that evening, if we can make our way outside. So it's a 70% chance. As you see in the afternoon, we go from a 10% chance at 9 a.m. to about 60% at 3 p.m. Maybe we get to 86, and then the rain is going to knock us all down. Going to be mild and muggy for tonight, so the one thing, it's not going to be really jacket weather, more poncho weather, if anything, because the overnight low not so low at 71 degrees. Matter of fact, we're going to continue on this unseasonably warm and humid weather pattern. Weekend stays dry, but it's still unseasonably warm. It's really not until the very, very back end of the 10-day we'll get a more significant front. That one will sweep through, and that one will finally knock us back down to where we should be this time of year. 7:10 out your door. Johnny A., how are the roads looking?
Got a couple of instances for you. We have a wreck on Seagan near Perkins. It's more of a little fender bender right there. The one we've been really watching all morning is up in Central, and we didn't have new details. It's on Greenville Springs Road, kind of between between Denham Road and Hooper. Greenville Springs is closed in that area right now. We understand that was a fatal crash. SUV traveling northbound tried to pass in the curb, hit somebody head on. SUV driver has passed away, and the other driver is has been transported with injuries unknown. Again, Greenville Springs Road closed between Denham Road and Hooper Road because of a accident investigation, which they have determined now to be a fatal crash. Okay, more to get to on WAFB 9 News Now. We're watching here on the Plus, as we do every weekday morning right after 7. Matt and Liz come back with some details that you might have missed this morning right after this.
$7:12 your time right now as we get going. Let's save some lives. Liz, all week long, actually into last week, we've been talking about ways to donate blood. WAFB partnering with Our Lady of the Lake. today's the last day.
So help us reach our goal here. If you go to WAFB.com, you can see today's the last day, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. to donate blood. The times are a little bit different today. It's a shorter window. We're trying to reach our goal of 500 blood donations, and we need your help. We're close. We're roughly at about 377 donations. Can you help us to that finish line? Again, today you can donate at a number of different Our Lady of the Lake facilities in our viewing area, including the Blood Donor Center. You'll find Johnny there in just a couple of hours.
Let's focus on your future. Scotlandville Magnet High is going to be doing exactly that today. They got a college and career fair going on. You know where Scotlandville Magnet High is, right there, right? Up in right there on Scotland Avenue. Going on from 9 to 11:30 this morning. All the folks you need to know under one roof, kind of getting you going in that direction.
So once you know what the future is, what about the immediate future? You're going to see tons of cuties like these getting ready for Halloween trick-or-treating. Now keep in mind, Jared's been warning you about that forecast today. It is a first alert day for our little Halloween trick-or-treaters. Keep that in mind. But when it comes to safety, a lot of our officials in town, you've got Baton Rouge EMS, hospital officials warning you not only about making sure that you're safe out there while trick-or-treating, but parents, when your kids bring the haul home, check that basket,
Absolutely.
right? Homemade treats, all the things that are open.
Candy,
Keep an eye on all of it.
Matt Venezia was live this morning there, giving you some good ideas for those last-minute costume ideas. Again, all things Halloween. Just make sure that you are being safe out there as you make your way around. It could be the weather issues. We've been talking a lot about, there you go, the vote. That's a costume. Is that a costume? Getting out that vote, early voting over in Louisiana. We set a record.
We sure did. Tuesday, in fact, set the record for all-time number of early votes. So if you want to continue early voting, well, not early voting, rather, absentee voting. That's going to be the next opportunity to vote. You must request that ballot by 4:30 tomorrow from your local registrar of voters office. You have to turn in that completed ballot Monday at 4:30.
So yeah, there you see the timing on that, guys. And this is, as we think about today and moving into the next few days, we go from Halloween and then everybody into the weekend, and next week it's going to be all things election. Big time.
I early voted over at the archives, and the sheriff department officer that was there working the polls ragged me about traffic. I'm like,
Aston has been busy, a busy stretch there for early voters, but hopefully we'll see that temper down a little bit.
I think I know why I ragged him. He called him an officer with the department.
A sheriff deputy with the sheriff's
Look at that.
office.
There you go. Nailed it.
Baton Rouge
There you go.
Sheriff
I
Office.
knew
Because he
that.
ragged him. That's it.
S-O.
Yeah, you had to keep him humble.
E-B-R-S-O.
There we go. Get those votes in. Remember, Election Day is next Tuesday.
This month at Team Mazda, we're spelling October starting with a 0. That's because you'll find 0% financing on every new 24 and select 25 Mazdas, including the all-new Mazda CX-70. Come experience Mazda and see just how much you'll save at Team Mazda on Airline.